Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter. As you know, we're all enjoying the second beta for Monster Hunter World. This one's open to all PlayStation 4 Plus, PlayStation 4 owners, including those that do not have PlayStation Plus, which is awesome. So a lot more people are getting their hands on the game. I wanted to take a quick little preview of the Charge Blade, because this is everyone's favorite beat stick, and for good reason. This is not a tutorial. It's not going to be perfect. I might have some mistakes. I might miss some stuff. So let me know down in comments anything that you notice that I got wrong or I just forgot to include. Anyways, just want to show you guys the basic sort of gist of what cool new stuff was added. So the Charge Blade really hasn't been changed, so I'm happy to say if you're used to the weapon, you're going to feel right, oops, that's a new one, sorry. You're going to feel right at home. You've got your charge hit, you've got your sword attacks, you've got your morph attacks. Not a whole lot has changed in those mechanics. So, the cool new stuff that I want to show you, the first one is going to be a little weird if you pick up the weapon and you're not sure what you did, is after an attack you can have input on the left stick and press the circle button to do a moving slash, like this. Here it is to the front, here it is to the back, to the right, to the left. It's very versatile and very cool. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can just press the circle button to do this charge hit like this. Charge, but if you're holding on the left stick, watch what happens. Be prepared that your hunter is going to move. So you're going to have to get in the habit of not touching that left stick if you want to do a charged hit. Very easy though, just once you have it in your head, you'll get used to it in no time. Now the cool thing about that moving hit is that you can use it to like close distances like here, which is awesome. You can do it to move around monsters. I really like it. I think it's cool. Now, of course, we still have our charging mechanic. The cool new thing is that, let me show you here really fast, is after a shield thrust, you are able to press triangle and circle button to do your super finisher. This is something that they removed in one of the more recent games, but they've brought it back. So boom, it goes straight into your super, and you can do the 3 hits. So you can just do this, and wham! Very cool. Now, they also included the charged shield mode from the previous game, so this will make all of your axe attacks more powerful. The way to do that is that if you're in the middle of your finisher, just hit R2 to cancel it. So watch this. And that will transfer all the energy into your shield. This makes all of your axe attacks more powerful, so that is very cool. Woohoo! Speaking of axe mode, one cool new change that they made, which I think is really nice, is, you know, when you had your forward and triangle button, you would just do an axe chop. Well, now you actually run forward. It reminds me of the gun lance. Like, check this out. So this really helps you close distance when you're in axe mode. I really like it. Very neat. Now, one of the new mechanics that they did add is the ability to charge your sword. So let's go ahead and charge up some files because that's what it requires. Now you can only do this, I believe, if you have a charged shield. You're not able to do this without it. So the way to do it is when you press hold R2 and circle to charge your files, hold the triangle button and watch what happens. Hold triangle, chung, and when it does that little hit right there, that's when you want to release. And for a limited period of time, all of your sword moves get the little blasts as well. And I mean all of them. Like, that's crazy. You can KO monsters with the sword now doing it this way. And the finisher looks really cool. Another nice thing to note is that you are able to cancel out of your Ultra. Let's do the Ultra. You can see it is more powerful now than the Super, which is good. And you do not lose your charged shield. Boom. And you still have a charged shield, so that's good. Let's charge up really fast here. Okay, let me show you the super. Just press triangle and circle, and you can cancel out of it. All you have to do is hold back on the left stick and press triangle during that animation, and you can cancel out of it. Let's do that again. Boom. Now, if you overcharge that, you will miss, so you might want to be careful when you're doing that. There are some sliding moves and attack moves, but I don't think they're anything very special to be talking about, but those are the changes pretty much to Charge Blade. Pretty sweet if you ask me. Love the charged sword, and I love the little moving attack and the forward momentum on the axe. Now let's go check out everyone's other favorite, which is the Insect Glaive, because this thing has gotten a lot of good buffs as well. Okay, so the first thing I will say right now is, like I said in all my other tutorials, if you do not have red extract, you should not be attacking, because watch. The moveset is the same as it was in 4U. Slow and no. Like, that's not what you want to do. So, in the training area, which you can practice on, all the different barrels have different colors. This is red, this is orange, and this is white. White allows you to jump higher. Orange is sort of like a defense boost, and they have all, you know, just watch my old tutorials and you know what those do. But the red one, of course, here is, check out the attacks here. Pretty slow, yeah. But all you need to do is hold L2 and hit triangle, shoo! And there goes the bug. Call it back, and now watch what happens. Yeah, now that is the glaive I know and love. Now I'm happy to say they do include the old bread and butter combo, which I'm doing right now. So you'll be very happy to see that. All my favorite moves, like the back spin here, are included, so very happy. Just love the animations though, they did some really good updates to them. Yeah, this is the combo, of course, that you should know. Okay, let's go back. So you can still do vaulting. So one of the things I want to talk about quick is the kin sect. Usually it only fires to where you're facing, so you hold L2 and press triangle, and boom, it goes out. Then you call it back. But the thing is, now you can actually do this. You can actually move up on the right stick to aim it, which is pretty sweet. So that's a pretty darn good buff if you ask me. You don't have to. You can just do it the old way, which is just right in front of you, and you don't have to worry about it. But being able to aim will allow you to hit for heads and stuff like that much easier. Another cool change that they made was before you used to be able to hit R2 to mark, but marking really didn't have much of a meaning because it just meant like if you wanted to keep it going to that area. But now it's actually changed. There's watch. It puts this little dust, and it marks the monster, and your Kinsect will just keep attacking it, which is pretty funny. In order to get rid of a marking, you can go and you can hit it, and that will cause it to blow up. And hey, come back here. Like, Kinsect just loves that little marking. And the marking here, let's go back up here and blow it up. Boom. Very cool. Okay, the biggest and obvious change that they've made is with the aerial attack. So here's your jump here, your vault. You can do it forward, and of course after an attack you can do it backwards as well. So that's good. They haven't changed anything there. Sorry, I just showed you that. So in the middle of the area, if you press X, you can now do an evade. You can do it forward. You can do it to the side. And this really lets you sort of retarget. So let's say your air attack, you want to hit the triangle button. Boom. Let's say you jumped a little to the left. You can evade and then attack, and you can actually still hit your target. Let's go ahead and grab red here really fast. I'll show you what that looks like with red. Yeah. I do like the new red attack for the aerial. It does remind me a lot of aerial style in Monster Hunter Generations. It's that hit there. It actually does several hits if you can time it right. Yeah, very nice. But again, the evade is just awesome because you can do stuff like this. Let's get white. To move around. Like, you can now get like an extra burst forward when you do it. That is pretty cool. You can even do stuff like if you go backwards, you can then go forward. Whoop. And then the coolest attack, of course, now is in the air. If you press the circle button, you do this forward vault attack. Watch this. And if you hit the target, you do an additional jump. Now, you imagine mixing in with the evades, you could do one evade in the air per jump. You could do stuff like this now. Where I'm just evading after the attack, and then whoop, do it again in the direction that you want. If you can hit it, you can just keep staying in the air. It's like unlimited, which is pretty nuts. Okay, let's see what that looks like with the red. So yeah, so that's about it. So they just added in a new targeting system, which is great. They've added in the ability to do an evade in the air, which is awesome. And they added in the ability to do 2 different aerial attacks, one of them being a forward hit, that if you manage to hit, you can do an additional air attack. That's pretty cool. Just make sure you don't have any input, and your hunter will do the additional vault. I imagine we'll have to do like a competition to see who can keep the aerial vault the longest time. I imagine some crazy hunters can do it for like an hour or more. But very cool nonetheless. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get out there and try out these weapons in the demo. They are awesome, and I can't wait for the full game, which is at the end of next month. Hope you guys liked this video. Let me know down in the comments below if I forgot anything, and until next time, happy hunting.